The king in the north! The king in the north! The king in the north! The king in the north!
Yo, as always, like, share, subscribe. Now let's just get into it. So I wanted to do a video about all of the off season. I don't know what you would call it, circus that we've got going on at Michigan. Now, of course, this is every year with Harbaugh to the NFL. You know, we heard the talks. He interviewed with Denver, end up coming back. You know, Ward Manuel seems to be messing things up, whether it's NIL, whether it's the Harbaugh deal. So he's a bonehead. He needs to get out and understand the big picture. Yeah, Michigan's a top flight academic university, but the football team means a lot. So get on board, get with the times, or get on out of here. So they're trying to figure out what's gonna go on with him. He'll probably be out of here pretty soon. So, but Harbaugh's back. Blake Corum said he's coming back. You know what I'm saying? Chris Jenkins back. You know, Matt Weiss. Now, my thoughts on Matt Weiss. One, I'm not sure if I even like him as a quarterback coach and co-offensive coordinator and quarterback coach. And I know some people thought he was the passing game coordinator. He was not. Michigan didn't have a pass game coordinator last year. He was quarterback coach and co-offensive coordinator. He wasn't the pass game coordinator. We don't have one. So he got fired over cyber crimes. He was in he was in other people's emails, and so he got let go today, which I knew he would, because you just can't be doing that. And the feds or whoever, police, raided his house and stuff like that, trying to get information. You out of here. You can't be doing that stuff. So we'll see who they get. I'm not sure who they're going to go after. I mean, I think we all would say Joe Brady would be the one to go after. I'm not sure who he's with. He's with a team in the NFL. I'm not sure who, but that would be the number one candidate if I'm Harbaugh. But you know, Harbaugh wants control of a lot of stuff. You know, so it rubs good offensive coordinators the wrong way, because they want to. If I'm implementing this offense, I want it to be my offense. You know what I'm saying? So that's that. We'll see if they bring somebody in, or if they give Sharon Moore the full offense. But they still gonna need a quarterback coach, honestly, to get JJ to the next level. But besides that, and Harbaugh in this the recruiting, he bought burgers for some players. But meanwhile, in the South, the guys are basically pay for play. We're giving you 10 and 13 million to come and all this other nonsense, but they worried about Harbaugh buying some burgers and lying about it. NCAA, you're a joke. You're a joke. But besides all that, we tuning up to have another season the same way. Undefeated, going to that playoff. So I let Ohio State fans and all the other fans think it's a game. Meanwhile, we getting ready to do you the same way we did y'all last year. Penn State, everybody, we getting ready to run through y'all again. So that's why I'm not worried about it. All this, I just sat back. That's why I wasn't making content, because I'm just like, this is just. But I'm not worried about it, because we getting ready to run through y'all again and have y'all pouting. That's what's about to happen. So that's why I just been sitting back, because we loaded. We loaded again. So, and this is the year to finish the job, honestly. With all we got coming back with JJ, Donovan Edwards, Blake Corum, Cornelius Johnson, Roman Wilson. Offense is loaded. Offensive line, loaded. Whether it's guys that were there, whether it was guys we got from the transfer portal, loaded. Defense, third year in the same type of system. Most of the defense is back. We lost Mozzie. That's a big loss. We lost Mike Morris, I believe, and DJ Turner. But besides that, pretty much everybody else is back. So we chugging along. So this offseason turmoil and all that, it really don't mean much to me. Because I know what's the same thing I said last year. I know what's coming back. And we coming for you. So Michigan, when the rankings actually come out in 6, 7, 8 months from now or whatever, in August or July or something like that, Michigan's, they're going to have the expectation is going to be there from the jump with the rankings, because we'll be top 5 when the rankings come out, if not top 3, honestly, with all we're returning and also having JJ. The thing about this offseason is this is just an offseason where JJ has to take that jump of, yeah, we got Blake. We got Donovan. But I'm the one that's going to get that championship. We got them dogs behind me. But I'm going to put us over the edge to get that ring. This is my team. This is my team. That's what it's gonna take. Because let's just remember what happened last year. Well, not last year, you know what I mean. The defense played their worst game against TCU. Their worst game, and JJ gave them 14 points. So the defense gave up 36. That was their worst performance of the year. But if JJ don't throw 2 picks, we still might win. Two pick sixes, we still might win that. So JJ has to put, it's on you. Blake and Donovan, they can get us to the playoff. They can probably get us past Ohio State. And I mean, JJ had a big part of that too. But to win that ring, JJ has to be that dude. Because I can't remember the last team to win without a quarterback being that dude. Stetson Bennett last year became that dude. He had questions and then he proved it in the playoff. This year, he said, I am that dude. Ain't no question about it. Are y'all questioning me being at the Heisman? Okay. Outduel CJ Stroud. Then just put on a show in the championship. Put on a show. So we can win the Big Ten with Blake and Donovan being the man in the Heisman favorites and all that. And we can get to the playoff with that. But to be champions, JJ has to be that dude. But he got to put in the work to be that dude. You got to gain some weight, my brother. JJ needs to be hitting the weights this offseason, as well as some of the other defenders and people that I've named before. But JJ, you got to put some weight on so they can trust you. And this isn't me just saying something. They have to understand what they have and use him the right way also. Big games, you can't be waiting until the second half to run that man. To have him keep it on the read and call actual reads and not just plays that look like the read and he's just faking it. You got to use his legs. And this is the prime example of great coaching and understanding the weaknesses of defense and coaches that are trying to hold on to stuff and use it for the second half. Georgia going against, and I know people gonna say we not Georgia, nah. We talking about coaching. So if you just talking about, well, they've got better players, you go sit over there. You go sit down and take some notes, because I'm gonna cook right now. Because a lot of people, well, it's just the talent. No, it's not just it's talent, but it's great coaching also. And when you got both of them, woo, you're going to put up 60, 70 on somebody and they ain't even got a chance. See, Georgia comes out, they get the ball. What's TCU's defense? Aggressive. They play very aggressive. Okay, you want to play aggressive. Okay. How can I use their aggressive nature against them? Oh, misdirection, eye candy, have some going this way, so they pursue, then we go that way. Simple stuff, but stuff that we didn't do early in that game. That's one. Two, they understand that their quarterback, with them being so aggressive, I need to use my quarterback. So they're so aggressive on the read, they're crashing down for the running back, wide open for my quarterback. So now, not waiting to the second half to show that, you do it from the beginning of the game. Now they second guessing everything because they don't know when he's going to keep it or when he's going to give it to the back. You make them confused from the jump. You don't wait for the second half. That's coaching, ball game. But you see, we like to wait to do stuff. We did it against Ohio State. JJ didn't keep it on the read or run it until the second half. You don't always get to wait to the second half. I want to create confusion from the jump. I want you second guessing yourself from the jump. So the rest of the game, first quarter on, you don't know what we doing. And you're hesitating every time you see me come out with that misdirection, with that read. You're second guessing yourself. And by the time you realize what's going on, it's too late. We up 40. Ball game at halftime. That's the difference between good coaching and great coaching. Great coaches don't wait till the second half. Great coaches come out first half, understanding the weaknesses of a defense, and they exploit them from the jump. That's the difference. So it ain't just, oh, they've got 5 stars. No, they got 5 stars, and they got great coaching. Ball game, you ain't got a chance. That's the difference. And until we can make the playoff, but until we start trying to exploit things from the jump and not saying, well, we're just gonna run it down their throat and then we'll adjust afterwards. No, how about we exploit their weaknesses from the jump? Exploit weaknesses from the jump. Then you're gonna get results in the first half, and we don't have to. You get nothing in the second half. Exploit their weaknesses on offense in the first half. So when our defense gives up 14, it don't matter. We got 35. We up at halftime, 35-14. Ball game. Then in the second half, you can do what you really want to do is run it down their throat and kill the clock. Or maybe I don't know what I'm talking about. But that's the difference between Georgia and where we're at. Or maybe even everybody else. Georgia's going to exploit your weaknesses from the jump. Great coaches from the jump. They're not waiting until second half. Unless it's just something they didn't see. And then, sometimes you have to do that. But when you know a team's weakness, from the jump, and you're just saying, we're going to do what we do, run it down their throat. Well, we're not going to run our quarterback in the first half. We're going to wait till the second half. What you saving him for the second half for? What you saving him? You in the playoff. If you lose, you go home. Tell me what you saving this man for. I just don't get it. And me watching Georgia do things because they run a similar offense, watching them do things from the jump against TCU and watching us wait till the second half to do them, boy, I was just like, what can I say? That's the difference between great coaching and good coaching. It just is. Now, I'm saying all this to say I expect us to be right back in the same place next year, but I'm saying this to say the coaches, the offensive coaches especially. Now, Jesse Minter had a bad coaching game that was his first bad one. But I've seen a lot of more, and Weiss is gone, but I've seen them do a lot of this saving stuff for the second half. I've seen them do a lot of this stuff. We get on Jesse Minter for the you get nothing, and then, but they will only have given up 14 points in the first half or 17 in the first half. That ain't a lot of points. You know what I'm saying? So I give him a pass on the bowl game because that's the first time I seen him get lit up like that. You know what I'm saying? But offense, come out and exploit weaknesses from the jump because we leave a lot of points on the field in the first half just all waiting. Oh, I'm not going to run, JJ. We're not going to throw downfield. We're not going to try to test them deep. Why not? Why not? Oh, we're establishing the run. Yeah, that's cute. It's cute and it's all good. But why? When you can try these play action deep passes that work so well, and then you can go into the halftime up 30-10. Ball game. You ain't coming back. Instead of going into halftime 14-17, 20-17. Nah. We want to put our foot on their neck in the first half. So second half, they like, we can't play with these boys. How we going to come back? How we going to come back, coach? But that's the difference. Different mindset. Now we'll see. As far as the defense, hopefully Nakai Hill-Green is back. I'm not sure. Mike Barrett came back. I'm not sure if he should be starting with the Nebraska transfer because Mike Barrett. He's playing linebacker. He's a safety size. I keep it 100 with these players. He's a safety size. So you got Nakai Hill-Green. Hopefully he comes back and is healthy. And you got Nebraska's the transfer linebacker. The backups behind them, I don't really trust her. Jimmy Roller, he didn't look good to me at all. Now, this is the offseason. It's the time to get better. We'll see, but I have to see it before I trust you. You know what I'm saying? So, with that being said, Junior Colson flies around, but he just doesn't hit. That's my big problem with him. So that's why I'm saying the linebacker for Nebraska or Nakai Hill-Green, we need somebody at linebacker that's going to lay some wood and has some weight on them to put that physicality out there. Because Junior Colson ain't hitting nobody. He dragging you down. He grabbing you or arm tackling. He ain't laying no wood. But hopefully the coaches notice this stuff. I mean, maybe what can you do? If this guy's flying around but he just don't hit, I mean, you have to have somebody that's better at flying around like that, and I don't think we do. So we got to just accept that he ain't gonna hit. I mean, that's all we can do right now is just accept that Junior Colson ain't gonna hit. He's just gonna tackle guys. He got him down, or he's gonna hold them, or he's gonna arm tackle him. But he ain't finna lay no wood. He ain't finna He ain't finna do none of that. He ain't finna Junior Colson with the slobber knocker. Junior Colson is out there laying wood. You just ain't gonna get that from him. So I don't know what to say about that. We'll see. Maybe one of those other guys can step into Mike Barrett's role as the other linebacker and lay some wood. Because honestly, we need it, and we need more weight. You know what I'm saying? We got away with it this year. Honestly, we got away with it. But, you know, every year ain't the same. So that's my few questions on the defense. The D-line ought to be fine. The question would be the edge rushers. You know, Jalen Harrell should be back. Hopefully, what's his name? Derek Moore. Hopefully he takes a jump going into his sophomore season. McGregor's back. Hopefully he gets better. You know, so a lot of these guys, we hope and wait and see, and then we'll see who might be a stud as a freshman that can make an impact. Ayabi Oki, or whatever his name is, he transferred. I don't know. He's in the portal. I'm not sure where he's going, but we'll see. So we lost him. But the defense should be fine. You know what I'm saying? Defense should be fine. The only time we got exploited about the pass rush was against TCU. That's the only game that we really got exploited for not having a good pass rush. So, but we got exploited in the run game too, which was, you know, unexpected. But that was partly because of the linebackers. But yeah, that's about what I got for this one, y'all. I didn't want to ramble on too long, but I expect the team to be in the same place they were this year, in the playoff, beating Ohio State, beating Penn State, beating Michigan State, beating the States, winning the Big Ten, and, you know, this time trying to win that championship, trying to at least get to the championship game. But this year is a little bit different because after this year, you're probably going to lose a lot of these offensive players. After this year, Blake gone. Donovan might go after this year. Who knows what JJ's future holds for him? He might go. You know what I'm saying? So this is a year to maximize all this talent. We ain't had this much talent on offense in a long time with Blake coming back and after the season he just had, with Donovan, who should get bigger, stronger, faster. You know what I'm saying? So JJ, bigger, stronger, faster, smarter. So this is the year to get it done. This is the year right here, honestly. This is the year to do whatever you have to do. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't have to win a championship with a great defense. You can have a great offense that just can't be stopped. But you have to know that's what we have to do to win. You know what I'm saying? I think it almost hurts us having a defense that we trust so much because you put so much pressure on them. But when you realize that your defense ain't that good and we're gonna have to outscore people, that's when you get something legendary like that LSU team with Joe Burrow. They knew, all right, our defense ain't that good. We're just gonna have to outscore people and make some stops when we can on defense. But we know we got to score. We got to score, and we got to put up some points. So, you know, hopefully they understand that, yeah, you can win the Big Ten just running it down people's throat, but you ain't going to win no championship like that. You ain't going to win no championship like that. The offenses and the defenses in the playoff are just too good. So, we'll see who they hire in to replace Weiss as QB coach and maybe as co-offensive coordinator. We'll see. I know we at least need a quarterback coach. But we'll see and find out, you know. But that's all I got for this one. So like, share, subscribe, and as always, go blue.
It's great to be a Michigan Wolverine. It's great to be a Michigan Wolverine.